We've been out filming literally all day, and it's really nice to just wind down and enjoy a drink. But I realized as I'm drinking this beer, I haven't really escaped the longleaf pine ecosystem at all. I'm here at Proof Brewing Company in Tallahassee, Florida, which is a locally owned and operated brewery. And it dawned on me as I was drinking this beer that most of what I'm enjoying is water. In fact, an average beer is about 95% water. And to make beer at a brewery like this one, it requires about 7 gallons of water for every 1 gallon of beer. So that's a lot of water. Here's my point. When it comes to beer, I like good quality. And if you care about quality beer, you should also care about the quality of the ecosystems that recharge the aquifer that provide the water for this beer. Let's go learn more. Whoa, that's cold. This is Little River Spring in Suwannee County, Florida. Popular for things like swimming, for boating, and even cave diving. There's people actually descending down into the murky blackness of the cave behind me. Crazy, I know, but that's part of the story I want to tell here. You see, that murky blackness descends for hundreds of feet back through the limestone bedrock where it intersects the Floridan aquifer. That is what provides over 10 million Floridians with their drinking water. This, believe it or not, is connected to longleaf pines. You see, naturally, rain would fall and it would go down through the canopy of longleaf pines and it would hit the sand. And sand is pretty porous, meaning water passes through it pretty easily. The water flows down through the sand, hits the limestone bedrock, and carves out little cavities and solution holes and cave passageways that collect water over time. That process of rain falling and refilling the aquifer is called recharge. When longleaf pine ecosystems were pervasive throughout Florida, recharge happened every time it rained. But today, we've done something different. We've put in things like parking lots and strip malls, and what that does is it keeps the water sitting at the surface for a lot longer. There, it has time to collect things like chemicals and pesticides and herbicides before it finds its way down. Well, all those chemicals and stuff don't just disappear when they go underground. They might for a while, but eventually they pop out at springs like this. And over time, the springs that are so iconic to Florida that so many people love have become degraded. Now, you visit a spring and it's often not clear, or there's algae, or there's invasive aquatic species that are growing because of the nutrient loads that are coming out of the spring. That's really sad, and it just goes to show how if we protect the longleaf pine ecosystem up there, we're protecting the springs right here. And if we're protecting the springs right here, we're protecting the drinking water that almost all of Florida and the Southeast relies upon. That's really important. Well, there's a lot more I could say at this spring, but to be quite honest with you guys, I'm really, really cold. I'm actually shivering. So I'm gonna find my way back to Tallahassee.
This segment brought to you by Florida Conservation Voters. Their education fund advocates for land and water conservation, bold climate action and clean energy, and democracy for all. To learn more, visit fcvoters.org.